The Pudcast Season 2, Dracula in Nashville. Dude, you know, the podcast had disappeared for a little bit here. I'm going to link it in the chat. Look at this. They only have 2 episodes up. The Pudcast, episode 4. That's Season 1 with Papa Gut. Of course. Why wouldn't you have that one in there? That's me. I am Papa Gut. But then they got rid of all the episodes and just to come back. And I don't understand why. Did our friend Pud here get really upset and didn't want to show anybody? Oh my goodness. Whoa, he finally got kissed by a girl. Wow, he did. Woo. Oh my God. How much slobber do you think that was in that girl's mouth? Anthony has a spit problem. His mouth is always full of saliva.
Hey, hon, how are you?
It's not true. I said that because I knew he'll watch this and he'll get really upset when he hears me say that. He'll say, "No, I don't," and he'll yell.
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's very hot today, but I'm so happy to see you, hon. You look good.
Oh, thanks, babe. So, listen, while we're here, we got to give everyone a little bit of an explanation as to what happened for the past couple of months.
Yeah.
So, Pud, let everyone know, what happened.
Last year was a very rough year for me. Went through a lot, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and it was starting to lead to Paul and I arguing. And some things I do regret. Some things I think he's completely wrong. But again, that's the past. We're in a better place. We've hashed things out. I love you, hon. I always will, always have. We decided to make this a summer thing. I know we're probably not going to be able to do this in another week or two. I know you have a wedding to attend.
You're coming too, though, no?
No, your friend didn't invite me to the wedding when he said.
I love that joke. Bro, you know what's crazy? This could legitimately be a good podcast. Here's the only thing that you have to do. You could probably do 1 hour a week. Limit the amount of. You could probably limit it. You don't have to make it so edit heavy, because this is very edited. And put me on it. Boom. You want to? We'd make money. We would make money doing this. Okay. But he would never do it because I would ask him random crazy questions. I'd probably ask him political stuff just because I know he would want to answer it and upset him. Talk about relationship stuff. He'd say, "No, I don't want to talk about that. There's nothing you can talk about." Last time when I reacted to the first episode of the podcast, he got so upset that I told some stories. They weren't even that bad, but he got upset I had to take it down. It was unfortunate. I did, but it's like there's stuff I want to say now that would be so funny, but I can't because he'll get so upset. If he just loosened up a little bit, Anthony could be a mega superstar. He could be like Beetlejuice from Howard Stern, that same energy.
When he said he was going to, and he never did. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Yeah, I'm happy that we were able to do this again, and I'm really excited. Here's my Dunkin'. All right,
there we go.
I had to get the Dunkin' in the first episode. No White Claw, no Pepsi, no water. This and.
We're gonna now. Let me just say something very, very seriously. We're gonna have to do something about this lighting.
Yeah, I know. Is that a little bit better?
No, but you know what? We'll work with it. How you been? How's the past year treated you?
He looks like a ghost.
A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah,
lot of no. I'm being serious. A lot.
Anything specific you'd like to share, Anthony?
It's not funny. A lot of ups and downs. I'm happy where I am today. It took me about a good year. I had a lot of stuff going on, and I really don't want to get into it. It was just three or four things that just piled up on one another, and I just was not myself. Little things were affecting me. Little things were bothering me.
Typical Italian, honestly.
I don't know how to describe it. When I just felt like I lost myself. When you lose yourself, it's not a good feeling. And I can't speak for you on that because
Eminem said this as well. He said you'd lose yourself with the music.
Everyone, it gets affected differently by everyone. But oh yeah, dude, it was horrible. It just was not. I was not in a good place. But where I am now, I feel I'm better. There's still a lot of improvement, but compared to what I was to now, I feel like a whole other person.
You look very pale, Anthony. You look like you might need to see a doctor.
But.
Attaboy, we love to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
Incredible.
Well, about the better part. New year, new podcast, new season, new summer, new you.
Wow.
Let's talk about what happened in Nashville. Well, first of all, this past weekend, I had my bachelor party in Nashville. So 9 of us went to Nashville, and it was awesome. And there were a couple of moments in particular that were extra fun for you.
Oh boy.
What do you think were your favorite moments?
Well, as I've told you guys in season 1, not really a big fan of vampires. Everyone got there Thursday. I stayed at me and my brother's.
What? Not a big fan of vampires? In what way? I don't like Twilight, or I'm terrified of their existence. That's the same energy of when my wife tells me that she doesn't like going swimming at night inside of an actual swimming pool, an in-ground chlorine-filled swimming pool, because there might be sharks. Same energy. Very bizarre.
Stayed at his friend's house because my brother's friend also lives in Nashville, and Paul was drinking. You know, it was bachelor weekend, and when he took a video, he cheers, hit the table. And he went up, and you could see someone. It was probably Mike because his long freaking head, you know, and he's looking in the corner with the vampire mask. Now, let me be clear when I say this. Now, okay, it's not like they got one mask. There was like 3 or 4 of them. And what?
Whoa, he got afraid of that. I like this story. He's really charging up. There wasn't just one mask. There was 3, 4 masks. Oh my Lord.
Which I gotta say, like, I hate it, but I got over it.
So we're setting the tone. We're letting you know now because we know how you operate. So now you're getting going.
Hey, Anthony, let me ask you a question. Does this scare you? Are you scared right now, Anthony? Huh? It's Count Chocula. Count Chocula cereal. Technically, it wouldn't be a vampire because he eats chocolate. But within the same, very similar. Are you scared? All right. Not even gluten-free. Isn't that crazy? Bad for your diet.
Whether we...
Whoa, not the right video.
You're like, oh my God, they have vampire stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we set the tone.
So when we got to the Airbnb, my brother and I, when we walked in, they put vampire bats on the doors, on the walls. So when you walk,
how do you know it's a vampire bat? Like, what's the difference between a vampire bat and a regular bat?
How the Airbnb was, it was 2 floors. So when you walked up, you had to walk up a flight of stairs to get to the first floor where the main concourse, the main common area was. So they had vampire.
I remember. What the fuck? I went to an Airbnb once, really nice, very clean, but I didn't like the fact that like the back door was the back door was a glass door, and like there was no fenced in area, so I didn't want to get attacked, so I didn't sleep at all.
Vampire bats. And I think they did something else. I don't know what they did. So Friday night we get back, we're out late. It's probably 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And I'm tired.
Technically early, Anthony.
I am so tired. And everyone knows I stay up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been like that my whole life. But I got comfortable. So
really? Even as a baby? How do you remember that?
I feel comfortable. I'm going to go to sleep. Like, that's rare.
You know, it's actually really interesting. This is a crazy random fact, but the scientists actually discovered that that's the same sleeping pattern that most dinosaurs have as well. They would sleep till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. They would get up. They would go they'd get up late. Finally, like get up. Maybe they'd shower, go to work. They'd smoke a couple cigarettes on the way, drink some Pepsis. They'd come home, go in the house, get Pepsis, more cigarettes, and they would just walk back and forth from their car to their house until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then they would go to sleep, and then they would wake up and they would repeat. And isn't that crazy? That's fucking nuts. Isn't that crazy? They'd also like a lot of Snapple and Pepsi. Yeah. I am a dinosaur.
You know, that's really rare. They had the TV in the living room. So my brother and I were sleeping in the living room, and everyone was scattered around the Airbnb. So Paul connected his phone to the TV. So it's like 4:30 in the morning, and there's no lights on. It's completely pitch black, and he plays the Dracula theme song. And then here comes Mike. Mike and Paul and everyone else was on the second floor. Me and Nick and 2 other people were on the first floor. Okay. And here comes Mike walking down the steps with the vampire mask, with the voice he does. It's Dracula. You know, so I'm like...
That's an Italian voice, by the way, guys, just in case you didn't know, because I know it's a foreign accent there.
God, like, oh boy. So, you know, that scared me a little bit. Not like frightening.
You know what would be really funny, though? I don't know where this wedding is, but if it was close enough, if I could go to the wedding, not even stay, just go to the wedding, and Anthony will see this, so it doesn't matter. Take a picture with like Paul there, because he didn't get invited. That would piss him off so much. I wonder where it is. If it's not that far, maybe I'll take a weekend trip up with my wife and you know what I mean? We'll do something else and we'll just go there for fun.
Crying, but it's like that goosebump feeling, like something.
Did anything ever happen with putting the girl from Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know. I have to ask him.
That you don't like. And so I thought it stopped. So
yeah, I'm friends with these guys. This guy right here is a work friend of mine. I used to work with him.
You know, he had some choice of words for me that I really don't care that he said, but he's got to understand that it's a legit fear, and he's going to have to understand that. Probably.
Can you give us like maybe 3 or 4 words that he said of the choices that he said?
Well, I really don't want to use the word that he used on here. Where our bed?
What did he say?
There's the windows and the curtains. Yeah, now the curtains are pretty long. Now Mike's 6'5".
So is my dick.
He's a tall guy. He's behind the curtain for like 15. No exaggeration. You can ask your best friend.
No, that I don't like.
That I don't like. That I don't like.
Why? How do you not know it's one of your friends?
And I see legs and I see his long arms because Mike's got long arms. Please, I don't like that. Please, I'm asking very nicely. I don't.
Go see what it is.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is killing me. Dude. If you know Anthony, this is the funniest thing you'll ever watch in your entire life.
I paid so much. I just want to. And he just comes out of nowhere. Hi, I'm back. I'm like, where the hell did you come from? He goes, I was there for 15 minutes. You didn't move. I was waiting for my time to go into action. The second night when they did it, I was like, all right, shut the hell up. I want to go to sleep. Fucking off of me. I don't like that. I went to a bar. We all went to the bar, and this girl thought I was cute, and I kissed her. It's really I kissed her.
You think that she's a pedophile? Because he looks like he's 13 years old. Wow, Anthony, you should have tried to get in there.
She's cute. I don't know. Where was she from? Ohio or something?
I have no idea.
I think she said she was from Ohio, but she looked like I don't know. Like I think she was from Ohio. I don't remember.
Oh my god, Anthony, you have a lot of game, brother. Oh my lord. Look at this interaction.
I have no idea.
I think she said she was from Ohio, but she looked like I don't know. Like I think she was from Ohio.
He fucking high fives her. He just
I don't remember. I think so. Don't hold me to it, but I think so.
What do you think he asked her afterwards? You wanna suck on my head? What do you think he asked?
You think she was from Ohio?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Went to a steakhouse. Oh, this is great. Oh. So my acquaintance, Paul's best friend, Kyle.
Okay.
This guy has no concept of time.
Yeah. Okay.
By no means, but he's a good guy. I love him. He'll have you crying on the floor of laughter. I mean, legit crying of laughter. I'm not exaggerating, but a great guy. He has no concept of time. So we had resident. I think it was 4:30. Right. So where our Airbnb was to the steakhouse was literally a mile drive, but we all decided to walk. So we're all walking, whatever. Nobody knows where Kyle is. I'm like, where's Kyle? We're supposed to sit down. Oh, sorry, I'm in the shower.
Yeah, we're all sitting down waiting at the restaurant, and Kyle's still in the shower.
You can't.
I love that every time Anthony tells us this is going to be a funny story, that it is like the least funny story I've ever heard in my life. Are you still in the shower? Yeah, my wife does it all the time. We got to go. I'm in the shower. Yeah, it's very relatable. I'll tell you that. All right. I love you, Anthony.
Can't make it up. Oh, hey, it's just him. Oh, sorry, I'm in the shower. I'm like, and it's not like he's like joking, like he's like behind us. He was literally.
You know why Anthony's so angry? It's probably because he's laughing so much. It's probably because it's made him like actually angry, and he's just like laughing it off. You know what I mean? Is he 5'1"? Yeah, I think he's 5'1". I think he's actually he might be 4'11" and a half. I think that's how tall he is.
In the shower, you got to know this guy. But even when we were little, and Paul, where he lived, where he grew up, we would have the sliding door. I know I mentioned in season 1, Paul's house where he grew up in was like that 70s show basement. Everyone came through the side door. Everyone hung out. Great time. Good memories. I miss it from time to time. So let's say if Paul said like, hey guys, come over at 9 o'clock. Kyle will come in at 11:30. I'm not even kidding. And he'll just walk in. Kyle, everyone's leaving. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Oh no, I said he's 4'11" and a half. That's 2 measurements, guys. He's 4 foot tall with an 11 and a half inch long dick, if you know what I'm saying, dude. He's got a nice Italian sausage.
He would just go home. Like, didn't care in the world. Didn't care. Like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm nothing. Get up. And his brother's the complete opposite. He's on time. It's just whatever. God. But I love them both. I've known them a very long time. Well, I've known your friends a very long time.
There you go.
And I'm happy that I was able to see them. And I'll see them at the wedding.
Wow.
Maybe. Did any tables break?
Oh, God, dude. I don't want to talk about that.
What happened?
I don't know if he wants to talk about that.
Who?
What happened?
I don't know.
I'm invested.
Oh, boy.
I'm invested.
Here, edit this part out, and then, like, for a reason, ask him if he wants us in there. If not, then we'll just take it out. So it was the last night, and we're hanging out.
Last night.
I don't remember the full story, but the table broke. I think he went on the table, and the table broke.
Who's he?
I don't
Why are you afraid to say his name?
I'm not afraid to
Santa Claus.
I'm not afraid to say his name.
I'm not afraid to phrase his name.
It's like a 2-a-pack a day. It's like a 2-a-pack a day. That was from season 1. Pod, how many cigarettes you smoke? 2-a-pack a day. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's another story for another day. We were all drinking, and he got on the table, and the table broke. That's pretty much it. I don't know how the table broke, what angle broke. The table broke.
And whose fault was it?
Apparently, Anthony broke the table. That's what I'm getting from this.
I'm not getting into this, dude. I'm not getting involved. I am not getting involved.
No?
No. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'm not getting involved. It has nothing to do with me. I'm going to keep it that way.
So you're taking Vinny's side?
I ain't taking stop being a freaking troublemaker. I'm not taking nobody's side. It has nothing to do with me.
Bro, my favorite thing is that this probably doesn't matter at all. But if Anthony takes a side, they're going to harass him. They're going to pretend to care. And they're going to harass the fuck out of him for like probably years. I'm not kidding. Years. About like, oh, you're taking Vinny's side on the table? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's about.
Next question, Mr. Paul.
I think that'll be it. I want to keep it at 15. So as we're going to continue the advice column. So, Pud, do you have any advice for us? I know Pud has his advice prepared this week.
Well, my advice for the week is that if you're in a...
Listen, my advice, Anthony, fucking get those eyebrows done, dog. What the fuck are those things? The hell are you doing?
Place that you need help, ask for it. Call somebody.
True.
Text somebody.
True.
There is nothing wrong with asking for help. And in those rough times, you'll know who is truly on your side. The true colors will show.
True.
And that's my advice for the week. Hun, I am so happy that we were able to do this again. It's been, as you say, it's been a minute. That's all I got to say. I'm happy. I love you. I'm so happy that I was able to see you last weekend with all your friends. And I'm very honored and very happy to be by your side on your wedding day. And I give you nothing but love and respect. And you married a woman who seems to care about you tremendously.
Wait, what does that mean? Dude, this is so bad. I love him. I would bully him for that. Seems to care about. What do you think, that she doesn't really care about him? That's exactly what I would say. I would tear into this guy. And he'd be like, no. Or he'd either go like that, or he'd go, Dan, you know what I mean? Like he would do that. Dude, working with him was fucking incredible. It was so bad for his mental health, but it was so funny. We used to bully the fuck out of this guy. I feel so bad. I love Anthony.
And I love her, and she puts you in.
He only talks to me though when he needs like money. You know what I mean? Like, you know, friends like that. He only talk. He's like, oh, like he'll hit me up and he'll try to go out to eat with me because he doesn't have any money left because he bought like he smokes like a pack a day. So he smokes all these cigarettes. He never has any money. And then he's always like, Dan, hey, Dan, you want to go out to eat? You want to go out to eat? Always ask me if I want to go out to eat. Always asking for like sushi, too. Like really expensive food. Oh, you want to go out? Oh, you want to go to eat? You want to go to like, you know, Texas Roadhouse is pretty expensive. He's always, oh, you want to go here? You want to go to the sushi place? It's like, Anthony, bro, like, what are you doing? It's crazy. Always asking for such expensive meals. Never wants to go to like half-ass. It's fucked up.
No place, and I'll tell you that until the day I'm in the ground. She will put you in your place no matter where she is. I love her for it, and she don't take no crap. You don't care who's around, and she'll just do it. I'm like, you're great.
Well, thank you.
Are you hitting on his wife, Anthony? What the fuck's wrong with you, brother?
Right back at you, but I also want to say that when I do come up to New York for the wedding, I'm staying for the weekend. So there might be a little live podcast.
Shut up, Mike. What?
A live podcast? Oh, wow. How do I get in on this? How do I get in on a live podcast?
Watch your time.
Is it next week, he said?
I'm staying for the weekend. Right back at you, but I also want to say that when I do come up to New York for the wedding, I'm staying for the weekend. Oh, so there might be a little live podcast.
Shut up, Mike. What? Watch your time. Best friend, Paul. I got permission. I asked him if I could say that before we did this. I said, "Hey, Mike, do you mind? I'll up the money to like $10 if I could do that." He's like, "Yeah, no problem." Guys, when I say that, guys, just a little background, a little joke aside. I just joke when I say it because Paul made a joke. I don't know, about a year ago. I don't know the date, the time, the second. I don't remember.
That's weird. Anthony knows every date. Okay, this is his superpower. He always knows the date and time of everything. Every event he feels is major in his life. Like when he got like his first everything, like it's the first lottery ticket. He's insane. Okay, so I'm surprised he doesn't know. Must mean that he doesn't care.
I don't remember it verbatim, but I do remember that he was like, "Hey, I paid my friends all extra money to hang out with you." And I'm like, "Daddy's like." Cruel. I don't know what to say. Cruel, mean, messed up. I don't know, but
just like Christian.
I know he's joking, but like I'm like, what?
But you just said I was kidding.
Yeah, Paul, you really listen. You're a lot of things. Oh, we'll get that in the episode too. You're a lot of things, but like, do you actually really think that You really think I have nothing else to say?
Okay. That's it. See you next week.
What's the first shot gonna be? I'm glad everyone's here for the bachelor party. Let's have a good time. Let's take this fucking shot.
Oh my god, that's tough.
The Dracula. The Dracula.
Wow. Oh my god, they censored his boobs.
Losing his car, having a blast, locking your plans. It's the podcast.
Wow, she doesn't know. That's fucking Charlie D'Amelio. Holy shit. Really quick, I wanted to say one last thing at the end of this video, because I completely lied when I said Anthony wants to hang out with me just for my money, because that's not true. He never asked me to go out to eat at all. He doesn't even like me anymore. I just wanted to wait and lie on his name, just so that later on he could melt down after watching the video. And then he can get upset when he gets to the end. Why doesn't he like me? I'm just fucking with him because I'm pissing him off. This is the thing. Everybody's going to watch and they're going to be like, oh my goodness. They're going to take everything I say as fact. You don't know who the fuck this guy is. So I get to say something and he's going to think that everybody's going to hate him. And it's funny. And I'm a cruel person. That's it. That's the whole joke. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down in the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.